Leadership is all about the welfare of your people. It has nothing to do with your own personal welfare. But as event is unfolding in the world today, I have come to the conclusion that some leaders see their role in leadership position in their own countries as a position of self-power, not listening to what the people want, the yearning of their people. Take an example of what is happening in Ukraine today, where a single leader is being deceived by half of the world to fight against a country that they know they can't defeat. You know you can't defeat Russia, but you kept on fighting because some people are giving you the moral boost. They are pushing you from behind. Now, this war has exposed, and the recent comment by some leaders who came into power to say that they want to end the war, but have now turned around to be escalators of the war. And the recent comment by the NATO Secretary General has now shown that Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, is just a front used by NATO to wage war against Russia. But have they defeated Russia with all the weapons, arms and ammunition they are pouring into the country to fight Russia? Have they succeeded? They have not succeeded. This war is not Zelensky's war, if I pronounce the name correctly. It is NATO's war. They are pumping missiles, a defense system, all kinds of. In fact, Ukraine has become a battleground for testing of newly manufactured weapons. Russians are testing their new weapons in Ukraine. Europe, America, and the rest are testing their new weapons in Ukraine. It has now become a battle. The North Koreans are testing their weapons in Ukraine. The Chinese are testing theirs. So Ukraine has now become the chessboard upon which foreign powers test their weapons, and they are remodeling them and refashioning them to fit battlefield, because those weapons that were manufactured were never tested. Now they have been tested and they have gone back to the lab to refurbish and reform them to suit the experience that they have acquired in Ukraine. The battle between NATO, Ukraine, and Russia in Ukraine is escalating into a very dangerous precipice that may throw the world into a catastrophic nuclear confrontation if care is not taken. Where a leader can talk about bombing Moscow. Do you know what it is to bomb Moscow? Where the leader, Zelensky himself, the leader of Ukraine, is busy making comments that his paymasters are asking him to make. And yet, the battlefield is shifting every day to Russia's favor, not to his favor. But he cannot come and sit down and think that it's time to sit down truly on the negotiation table and stop listening to the West and whoever is propping him up and bring this war to a speedy end. His people are being destroyed, his cities are being destroyed, they are pushing him. At the end of the day, those who are pushing him will leave him. You can't defeat Russia. I'm not an Russia apologist. But Russia, looking at history of wars, Russia have survived wars. They have survived wars. I'm looking at it from the historical perspective. They have survived wars. So all this that they are doing now is a child's play that will snowball into something that will engulf the world. It is important that people should sit down and tell Zelensky that he's almost losing everything. He is almost losing everything. He's almost losing the whole of Ukraine to Russia. If he sits down and negotiate, it will be better in a war situation. To end the war is give and take. He must be ready to give, and Russia must be ready to give, and this war will come to a speedy end. Let the wise counsels prevail. Thank you.